What's up, Scentsy friends? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. This is Dazzling Scents with Chris. And I'm Chris, an independent Scentsy consultant. And today I finally going to do my What Have I Been Warming video. It's been a while since I've done it. Mainly because, yeah, I'm ashamed. I've been a little lazy. And I haven't been warming quite as much as I usually do. I don't know what got into me. It's not that I didn't, I just felt like overwhelmed, like just with life. I was just busy doing stuff, and it's like, okay, I'll change the wax tomorrow. I'll change it tomorrow. And that's what happened. It just got a little out of hand, and yeah. But I do have stuff here, and hopefully I can remember if I liked it or what my thoughts were on it. That's what happens when you wait some time to do something or to record what you've been warming. You kind of forget about, what you thought about it as it was warming. I used to keep a little notebook and write notes in it, but that got a little too, ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to dig into this box, and I do have mostly Scentsy, and there is some vendor in here. So I will do the Scentsy first, and if you don't care to hear about the vendor wax, that's fine. Or if you want to just hear about the vendor, you could skip forward and hear about the vendor. But I am going to do both, Scentsy being first. So let's get started. All right, so let's dig into this basket I got here. Like I said, there's not too much. Well, no, there is, but for the length of time that it's been since I've done one of these, there's not a lot. So we're going to start with this one. Yeah. Now, don't get all upset because there's going to be a lot of things in here. I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But that's me. I'm going to tell you how I feel. All right. So here we go. This one here is Big Hero 6. Would you like a hug? Well, if you smell like that, not really. This one here, I had it in my warmers for about maybe 3 hours, and it had to go. This was the most artificial smelling bar I've ever experienced with Scentsy. It just smelled like plastic. It smelled fake sweet. It didn't even smell like just like sugar sweet. It was like fake and just, yeah, I just did not like this bar at all. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to pull up the scent notes on it. Yeah. Not a fan. Oh, let's see. I think it's supposed to be like marshmallow or something. Oh, well, that's probably why I didn't like it. Okay, so Big Hero 6 is individually great, but better together. Vibrant strawberry, wild raspberry, whipped marshmallow, and sweet sugar are bound by friendship and courage. Okay, yeah, the marshmallow probably gave it all that sweetness, but I like marshmallow, and this everything about it was just so artificial and sugary sweet. And this one was not for me. Again, I don't like Scentsy strawberry. I've yet to find one that they have a strawberry that I do like. I don't like this bar. Yep. No. Unfortunately, I have 2 more bars. So they're just going to go in a box, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's do this one now. So this is The Lion King in the Jungle. I do like this one. It's just a nice green scent. Little aloe, aloe, is that a word? Aloe vera-ish. And I wish I picked up more because this was in, I think it was in like the warehouse sale or one of those sales. And I should have picked up more bars because I think I've only got maybe 2 left. So let's see what this one says. Okay. But it's pretty. It's a little sweetness there to it. And now this says, find yourself in a lush oasis in a, oh my God, in a tropical lush, oh my, you know what? This is terrible. I can't even read. Find yourself in a tropical oasis, lush with emerald palm leaves, dewy bamboo, and exotic blooms that strike a perfect harmony. So I'm come to find out I like the smell of palm leaves and I like the smell of bamboo. It's like a watery, fresh, green smell without being like, sometimes greens could smell kind of icky. This isn't, there's a sweetness there. And I don't know if it's the palm leaves or the bamboo that makes it sweet. And not like sugar, just a natural sweetness. In the exotic blooms, there's a little hint of a floral here. Not much, just a hint. Just to kind of, you know, liven it up a little bit. But this is a really good bar, and I like this one. I use this one in my bathroom all the time when I do use it. Because it just gives the bathroom that just nice, fresh smell. I like scents for the bathroom. I like to be fresh. Because the bathroom should have that clean smell. But I don't want it smelling like, you know, Clorox cleanup. So yeah, I go with that. Oh, this one. This one I just adore. And that is White Sands. Now, I only clubbed 2 of them. This just smells so good to me. I don't know what it is. Both Martha from Martha's Fragrance Corner and I pick up a root beer note. I'm not saying it smells like root beer, but I pick up that root beer note. And I had another person who was actually in my house while I was warming it. I asked them about it, and they said they picked it up. They said maybe that or maybe a little cream soda. But that being said, it is a fragrant bar. It's not like root beer. It's just there. I think there's just the combinations of the scents that makes it there. And I think there's something in here called rice, and maybe that's it. And I think there might be jasmine in here as well. I'm pulling up the scent notes. And I made the mistake because what I usually do, or what I was doing, was I was buying a lot of bars and then just put, you know, just to have that little stock in my, you know, my supply, and then clubbing them. So, and I only bought 4 of these, and I wanted to grab like 3 more and then have the 2 in the club. So I didn't do that. And now I'm only down to 3, 2 in the club, which are coming this week. So it's all right, I guess. I'll just have to wait to warm it a little bit. I don't know. Okay. This is Night Blooming Jasmine, softened by coconut milk and rice, enveloped in the gentlest breeze. Enveloped. This is just so beautiful. It's just so nice. And when you warm it, I had this warming, and it was in my living room, and I just kept going in there just to breathe it in. It just made me feel so comforted. It's just a warm scent. It's beautiful. I think this was like one of my this and Hemingway were my very favorites in the Bring Back My Bar. And I wish I had clubbed 4 of them, so at least I would have gotten 4. And now it's too late, so I'm only going to get 2 at a time. I do love White Sands. So if you ever see it, grab yourself a bar, even if you just do 1. But you might be sorry you only picked up 1. Okay, and then we did By the Sea. Now, on its own, I like the smell of By the Sea. However, it's light. And that is just so sad to me. Like, why does it have to be so light? And why did Scentsy have to take the bars? I appreciate the filters that they put on here, but when I'm looking at all the bars, can we leave them in alphabetical order? Yeah, so now I gotta look for this. Oh, God. I can't even sort this by, it's not even letting me sort it by, oh, here we go. Sort by scent. View. See, and it put me back. Now I gotta search for it. Don't have time for this, people. Okay, By the Sea. I think there's like salty air in here, I think. No, there's not. Scent of ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. And it's beautiful. When I smell this cold, I love it. When it's warm, I love it. But there's just not enough. There's just not enough. Now, you get the dewy seaside grass, but there's like there's a little hint of a floral note in here, even though it doesn't say floral, but I smell it. It's pretty. It's really pretty. I think now, I don't think I'm even going to put this back in my club. While we're talking about clubs, what I had done with my club was I removed all the, and I tried to film it. And what happened was I had the whole thing filmed. It was great. Did the screen recording. I scrolled up, and you know at the bottom it has your address and your name. I went up too far, or up, down, whatever, and it was at the bottom of the screen, and I couldn't figure out how to blur it out because, yeah, I'm not real good with the editing stuff. I'm just playing around with it. So I couldn't figure out how to blur it out. So what I did was I wrote down everything I wanted to put in. And I took all that stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all back in. And I think I'm going to reevaluate some of the stuff that I have in there now. So I may do another club edit. I do only carry 1 club. It's a quarterly, because it's just too hard to do like monthly or bi-monthlies. I can't keep track of all that. Sometimes I'll do a monthly if I just want to throw a bunch of bars in it just to get them all at once. I'll do that. But generally I just keep the quarterly. So I am going to do another video on that when I go ahead and put the stuff that's retiring out that I want to save. I'm going to go ahead and do that and then make some cuts on what I have coming for the stuff that's already retired. So I think I'm going to remove some things. Okay. Yeah, just go off a little sidebar there. Okay, so the next one is, I think I got this in like a kit or something. Pink Sugarberry Mint. And yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's been a while since I warmed it. I just remember as it was warming, I was like, I don't like this scent. And let's go and look at the scent notes. It was like too much mint. And the mint that was in here was like toothpaste. It was just, yeah. This is when it's one of the reasons I don't like mint. Mint, if it's done right, it's very nice. It could really add a lot to a fragrance. But I feel like every time I get a bar that has mint in it, it comes off smelling like toothpaste or just too minty. I don't want my house to smell like toothpaste. I don't like it. So this is plump raspberries, delightfully dusted with sugar, and the sweetest hint of peppermint. It's not a hint. There's a lot of peppermint in here, and I don't like it. Yeah, this wasn't a favorite of mine. It was overly sweet. I think the raspberries were very artificial smelling. I'm not a fan of pink sugarberry mint, and I hope I don't have any more bars. I don't know. All right, and then I did a peeling apple. I don't remember where I warmed this. I'm going to assume this was like my kitchen area. I do warm scents that are fitting to a room or an area in the house. And this is just something I wouldn't warm in like the living room. This is beautiful. I do like a peeling apple. There's really not an apple smell I don't like. I enjoy the smell of apples. It's probably one of the few fruits that I do like. I love it even more when it's got like cinnamon in it, or if it's baked in a pie, but generally apple, just give me all the apples. I love it. And this is beautiful. This almost had like a little floral tone to it. So I can't say it's like 100% apples, right? It kind of felt like there was a little bit of a floral background to it. And we'll scroll through Scentsy's list to find it because it's not alphabetical. Did I say that already? Okay, a peeling apple. Sugary sweetness of juicy apple and lively pear are even more tempting with a touch of flowering sweet pea. So there is a little floral note in here. But it was very nice. It was nice. It's a nice summer scent. It's light, it's airy, it's fresh. I enjoyed it. Will I club it? Probably not, because Scentsy always brings out an apple of some sort, so even if it doesn't come back, that's fine. Okay, oh, one of my very favorites, and I do have a huge stockpile of Starburst Sky. Oh, if this smells so very much like that Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, in the beginning, when people were talking about that, I had never smelled Baccarat Rouge 540, so I was like, what the hell's this perfume everybody's talking about? And it's $300 a bottle, $325. I've seen a $325, $350. And I'm like, whoa, okay. These consultants are, you know, they fancy. They know what Baccarat Rouge 540 smells like. And I went ahead and I ordered myself a sample from a website called microperfumes.net, I think it's called. And you can get sample sizes. You can even get them in a small travel size spray. And I think I spent, I want to say it was like $39 for the sample, but I was willing to spend $39 for it. And I love it. I probably shouldn't have bought it because I want a bottle. I really do. I might have to save some money and skip on some wax purchases and buy a bottle of that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, funny thing is, when this came out, Starburst Sky, I want to say this came out with the Valentine's Day collection. But anyway, I was like, I didn't smell it. Like, I couldn't smell anything. It didn't smell like anything. And I think, I don't know, because I have the hand cream here, and I'm like, I don't know if maybe that came in the whiff box or something. I don't even know. But Again, I'm going to look up the scent notes. I couldn't smell it. I'm like, what is this? I don't smell anything. I think it did come in the whiff box. I'll tell you why, because I think, or was this a scent of the month? I don't know. I'm going to find out in a minute. So, I want to say there was a sample cup, and it smelled like nothing. It smelled like wax. It smelled like chapstick. Nothing. I thought, okay, well, maybe let me warm it. I warmed it. I'm like, I don't smell anything. And it was a scent of the month because I believe I've got, no, it's the Valentine's Day collection. I'm wrong. Anyway, maybe there was another scent I'm thinking of. That might have been pink coconut. But anyway, I do have the hand cream. But this one here, I was like, what is, you know, then I warmed it in my bedroom. I did the bar in my bedroom. And I was like, oh my God, this smells amazing. Now the scent notes are sweet apple, mesmerized by whipped vanilla, creamy coconut clouds against an amber blossom sunset. It's just the most beautiful, intoxicating floral perfume, warm, enticing, sensual. Absolutely love it. You smell the whipped vanilla in here. I don't get any coconut, but the amber comes through. That's what's giving it the warmth to it. And maybe the apple is what sweetens it a little bit. To die for. And I think I may have like 7 bars of this already, and it's in my club. I don't think this one will ever come out of my club unless, well, I'm not going to talk about that, but Starburst Sky. Again, if you haven't tried it and you see it in a flash sale or the warehouse sale, whatever it is they call it now, grab it because it's really good. Let me get this one out of the way. I worked on some more Jammy Time brick. It's probably the 3rd time I've used it because I usually use 1 cube at a time. Love Jammy Time. I believe I did this. I'm trying to think if I did this in my living room or if I put this in the bathroom. I don't remember. I want to say I may have done it in my living room. No, I didn't. I'll tell you why, because it would have been more than a cube because I got a lot of warmers in there. I did this in my bathroom. It's a nice fresh scent. It's clean. It's comforting. I do like it in my living area too. It's nice on days that I'm cleaning, which I still haven't changed my scent out, and I've already cleaned my house and jumped in the shower real quick and got on here to get this out of the way. I want to get this out of the way because I got a lot of stuff coming this week. So I said, let me do this so I free up my filming time. Excuse me. Okay, this is Drift into Dreamland with Baby Freesia, Lavender, and Sweet Pea. Now, generally, Freesia's not a scent that I'm usually drawn to. Lavender, I like lavender if it's done right, because sometimes lavender comes off too herbal, and maybe like a tincture, you know, like and it could just be a little too much. I like lavender to be sweet and soft. And this lavender here, it's almost to the point of being very herbal. But when it warms, I think the sweet pea and the freesia kind of level it out a little bit. And it just becomes a nice clean scent, comforting. I like it. Like Jammy Time. It's a good one. Okay. Let's talk about this one. Mickey. Yeah, so this is the new bar, Magical Celebration, and this is for their 100 years. It's not for me. Well, you know what, I'm not going to, it's not for me. I'm not going to purchase anymore. Did I hate it? No. It's just not what I feel was represented. Now it says larger than life orange, red berry, and sweet peony capture the wonder of the happiest celebration. They're saying orange. I got something a little bit more sharp than orange. Orange is not like, you know, lemon could be a very sharp note. This orange was very, yeah, they're saying it's orange. Then it's not a ripe orange. The peony, I was hopeful because I like peony. But there's more fruit here than there is peony. Now, when I first started warming it, and I did this in my bedroom, and I said before, my bedroom is the best, hands down, place to test any fragrance. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, you know, you got the mattress in there with the comforter, and, you know, it just kind of like holds on to the fabrics in the room. I don't know. All I know is if I can't smell something in there, then it's a no-go. If I could pick up all the smells in that room if they're going to be present. So when I first started warming it, I thought, okay, it's a little light, but whatever. You know, usually I get that with Disney bars. They seem to tend to want to be light. By the next day, there was so much citrus in my bedroom. I mean, it was like, I couldn't get it out of there for a while. Way citrusy. I think a lot of people would like this bar. I can say that longevity, it lasts, it's strong. If you like fruit and citrusy fruit with a little floral in it, you'll love the bar. I can't say it's a horrible bar. It's just not for me. But that's what I got out of it. But it is strong and it does last a long time. You're going to get more than a day out of it. Absolutely. I think I did let this go 3 days. And even on the 3rd day, it was like still blowing me away. It was like, ooh, yeah, I could really smell it. And it took a while for what I replaced it with to actually, you know, push it out, you know, to say, get out of here. Okay. Here's another one. I love this one. It's from the Find Your Happy collection, and it is Showered in Flowers. Now, I do love this bar. However, super light. Doesn't mean I wouldn't buy it again. And it was in the clearance section, and I should have picked up some bars, and I didn't because I thought, well, it's light. Do I need any more? I should have got them because in the bedroom it works just fine. Possibly in the bathroom it would too. It's very pretty, and it is. It's like, you know, they call it Showered in Flowers. It almost has that scent of like when you take a shower and say you used a body wash or something that was very like a floral bouquet. It had that feeling to it, like somebody just showered in the room with a nice floral, you know, body wash. So let's see. I'm going to pull up Showered in Flowers. if I could spell right. And it's funny because it says here, follow the trail of rose petals to a bouquet of sweet jasmine, sun-kissed greens, and overwhelming love. Now, what's weird here is I don't generally care for rose. I don't smell rose in here. So I think what I'm getting is more the jasmine and those greens. It's just really pretty. It's a very soft floral. It's not, because sometimes flowers could be very heady and headache inducing. It's not like that. This was very soft and pretty. It was pretty, and it was a beautiful scent for the bedroom. And now I want to kick myself in the rear end for not picking up some more bars, but because I think that's the last one I had. Okay. This next one is Huckleberry Sage. Yeah, you know, I originally warmed a couple cubes of this at work in my office there. And I kind of liked it. It was a strange smell. It was one of those scents I couldn't put my finger on. And I thought, it may have smelled like one of those scented, remember the strawberry shortcake dolls? They used to smell like fruit. It kind of had that kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It kind of smells like scented vinyl. But yeah, like a scented vinyl smell, you know, like like one of those dolls. Those smelly dolls. I can't remember what they were called. If it was it strawberry shortcake or something like that? Let's see. Okay, Huckleberry Sage Scentsy bar is tart ruby cranberries, sweet purple huckleberries, dusted with silver sage. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get either of that. It's okay. Like I said, it had a like that strawberry shortcake doll smell. I don't know. All right, banana leaf and bamboo. This one, I was obviously in my bathroom. It's not that I don't like it. I like it. But again, I had the Lion King bar. I love that one. I like yellow water and cucumber. I like the one that came out this summer in the brick. And they're all very similar, right? And this one I find to be a little more green and less sweet. I prefer the one that came out in the summer, and I prefer Sunburst Bamboo. I have a few bars of those. I prefer those over the banana leaf and bamboo. So, that being said, this won't be in my club. And since they'll probably bring it back next year anyway. Let's see if I can find it here. Well, it's probably got banana leaf in it. It's probably got bamboo, right? Because it's in the name. This is crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know why this isn't alphabetical anymore. It's just stupid. To me, it's stupid. Okay, banana leaf and bamboo. Juicy, sweet, white peach and banana leaf envelop aged bamboo and sheer mahogany. Like I said, I like it. It's fine. I don't get the peach in it unless the peach is adding a little bit of sweetness to it, because generally I could pick up peach. I don't care for peach usually in any kind of scent, because to me it usually smells like dirty feet, and I can't do peach. This is nice. It's very body care, fresh, clean. It's nice and it's great. But I prefer, like I said, there's other ones that I prefer more than this one. This one was a little greener than the others. But I have it, and I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. And, you know, if a few bars came my way in a collection or a box, I wouldn't be upset about it. Okay, Jade and Jasmine. I don't know where I got this bar because this has been retired. I did like this bar. It was very strong. I'm trying to think. I did this in my living room, actually. I did. It was very perfumey. Let's see. Jade and Jasmine. Let's see what they got here. Okay. Start with green lemon and blue jasmine garnished with rosemary in this gem of a fragrance. So where's the jade? Where do they talk about jade? I don't know. Okay. So I don't know if I smell rosemary per se in here. It's a nice fragrance. It is. It's very perfumey. You get a lot of the jasmine. I guess you get the lemon in here too. I think the lemon kind of brightens it a little bit. Yeah, this is nice. I liked it. Even though I liked it, I probably wouldn't purchase it for myself in like a flash sale or anything like that, but I did like it. Okay. This one here is from the Find Your Happy collection. This is Wild, Barefoot, and Free. I did pick this up in the recent warehouse sale. I bought this, what was it, Summer Evenings, I think, box or collection. And I wanted to buy, I think I bought 4 of them, and I wanted to go back and buy 3 more, and they sold out. Because it had my beloved Stargazing in it, which is still sitting. And because I don't want to warm it, I would love to be able to pick up a few more bars of that. But anyway, Find Your Happy, Wild, Barefoot, and Free. On cold, I really enjoyed the smell of this. Now, I remember when I originally was doing my warehouse haul, today I said it was sweet, and I said it kind of smelled like sweet weeds. And I think I know where I got that from. Because I have a very strong memory of, I could visualize it, I could see it, and I could still smell it. Driving through the country at night, we were at my aunt's house. And she lived out in the country. And, you know, when you're a kid, your parents, you know, they'll hang out for a long time. I mean, I'm assuming it was late in the night. I mean, like maybe like the midnight hour, because I can remember clearly it being very quiet and still when we were driving home. So, and the windows were open, and it was humid out, that humid air, and you could smell like the sweet smell. And I don't know if it's a mixture of sweet hay and grass and weeds, but that's what I smell when I smell this. And I like it. It's like a sweet, grassy, however, when I warmed it, I was very disappointed. It's light. And I remember when I was going to warm it, I remember I was standing here with the bar in my hand going, will this work in my living room? Because I just wanted the house, the main part of the house, just to smell fresh. And it didn't. It wasn't strong enough. You could faintly smell it, but it just wasn't, it wasn't there. I mean, you had to search for the scent. Now this says, throw caution to the wind, soak up the fresh air, and feel the grass between your toes with the aroma of wild ivy. Yeah. Probably do very well in my bathroom or my bedroom. Well, I know it'll work in my bedroom. Everything works in there. Okay, but that's Wild, Barefoot, and Free. And here we go, Glacier Water. This was my very first bar that I ever clubbed. I love Glacier Water. I like this. This, hands down, it's my bathroom scent. I wish I had more bars in my stockpile back there. I don't want to call it an inventory because I'm not selling my stuff. In my personal stash. It's in my stash, okay? I just, there's something about it. It's so clean and aquatic. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. All right. Glacier Water is bright bergamot, aquatic lavender, and driftwood. Now that surprises me, the driftwood, because I'm generally, driftwood, it's hit or miss with me. Sometimes it's like, it's too much. I don't pick up the driftwood. I pick up that aquatic scent. And the lavender that's in here, I didn't even know there was lavender in here. I think this is the first time I've even looked at the scent notes. I didn't even know there was a lavender in here. So the lavender, now that I'm smelling it, it's not medicinal or herbal or, you know, that tincture at all. It's soft. It's soft and it's a sweet lavender. And the bergamot just makes this bright and gives it that little bit of a cologne note, but not being cologne at all. It's just pretty, and it's perfect in the bathroom. I love Glacier Water. Love it. And I almost took it out of my club when I was talking one time on a video. I don't remember what I was saying. I think it was just discussing club in general. And I clearly remember it. I thought it was Christina, but I think it may have been Pearl. One of the viewers said, don't take Glacier Water out of your club. You'll be sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't remove it, and I'm glad I didn't, because I really like it, and I love Mediterranean Spa just as much, and I removed Mediterranean Spa. And now I'm sorry. And I just watched Melissa Johnson Hates edit last night, and I'm like yelling at my TV going, no, leave it there, don't touch it, don't touch it. She deleted Mediterranean Spa. I think it was Mediterranean Spa. Okay, let's save that one for last because I really like that one a lot. Okay, so here we have a Sunsoaked Petals. I really like this bar. This was very nice. Again, in the summertime and in the springtime, what I like in my home are those clean notes, floral notes, airy, fresh, just light. I like the lightness. This was, I like this bar a lot. And I was kind of hoping Beach Daisy would smell like this, and it doesn't. Beach Daisy, I was really disappointed because I was hoping I would get that light floral, beautiful, and it is when you smell it, you know, in a big block of wax, but when I melted it, nothing. So sad. So sad. And now watch, you know what'll happen? is I got that big old brick sitting over here. In fact, I've warmed a lot of it, to be honest with you, because I kept trying it. I'll do that probably next year, and it'll like blow me out of the house. And then I'll be pissed that I didn't put it in my club. So, let's see. Okay. This is Newly Opened Daffodil Petals, Sunny Currant, and Water Mint Flourish in the Sun. Water mint? I don't know. It's not minty. It's just so pretty. It's just a really super light floral, but it's strong in the sense that you could smell it when you come in the room. And it just smells like maybe you had a couple bouquets of flowers sitting on, you know, the table. Or the, you know, it's pretty. Yeah, so that's Sunsoaked Petals. And again, I probably got that in a collection of sorts. I don't even know. I don't know where I got it. Okay. Next one is Churro Churro. And this was in the Bring Back My Bar. I don't remember. Was it in the Risa one? Now, you smell this on cold. It's so good. It is so good. And you put it in your warmer, and you stand near your warmer and smell it. It's so good. It's, you could smell the fried dough, the, whatever, the cake, dough cake, whatever that a churro's made out of. You could actually smell that it's fried, and the cinnamon sugar, and it's just so, so nice. But it doesn't throw. You got to really be like right near your warmers and like, oh, what's that smell? It doesn't scent the room hardly at all. And it doesn't last. I got maybe a half a day out of this. And I've had more than one bar. And again, it's sad because it's just, if it had some throw and some longevity, it would be perfect, a perfect bar. Perfect bar. But it doesn't. Oh, so I could just sit here and keep smelling it. It smells amazing. So this is baked pastry sprinkled with cinnamon sugar, captures that heavenly churro charm. It's beautiful. You smell it here and you just want to just keep smelling it. I mean, to me, cinnamon sugar is like one of the best smelling scents ever for me. I love the smell of cinnamon and sugar. I like the smell of cinnamon. It's just so good. So, so good. Okay, we've got, the rest of that's vendor. All right. Sandalwood Tangerine. Love this bar. Love the scent. I'm out of focus. It's so pretty. It is really so pretty. Oh. See, now, and this is warmer in my bedroom right now. And it's still going. It's been 3 days? No. When did I change that wax out? It's 4 days. It's going strong. I can still smell it. But very decreased. Very little, I should say, has it decreased in scent. I mean, it's there. Sandalwood Tangerine is, and here we go again. Let me find it. Now, this was in my club. I pulled it obviously because, like I said, I pulled all the current scents I pulled, so that I would just get my retired stuff sent. Okay, so this is White Cedar and a spritz of Tangerine, Brighton Sandalwood Groves. It's just sandalwood and cedar, and the tangerine is there. But it's just kind of playing a role to make it a little sweet. It's beautiful. It is definitely a cologne type scent. And it's pretty. Now, my struggle here is, in fact, I'm going to save this clam. In fact, I got to do this tonight. I'm going to save this clam and pull out the, what was it, the Wildflower Cotton from the Mother's Day collection. Because, man, are they similar. So similar. I think the difference is Wildflower Cotton is a little bit lighter. Not in, I don't say that like, oh, it's a light bar. Not, the fragrance is lighter. It's not as heavy. This is a little heavy. You know, because it does have that manliness to it. Whereas the Wildflower Cotton is lifted a little bit more. And this, to me, they're putting in a summer bar. This could go all year. If you're like me and you warm scents based on your season, this could go all year long. Yeah, so I need to think about that, because I'm not going to do both, because they're too similar to do both. So I need to see which one I actually really, really like better. In fact, I want to put that aside so I don't throw it away. Okay, next one, Pink Leather. This one was a surprise to me. I really love it. Oh, yeah. This is our current scent of the month. Now, Pink Leather to me, hands down, smells like very super similar. I mean, super similar to Cozy Cashmere. Cozy Cardigan. Oh my God, the thing I'm thinking of is, and Cashmere and Corduroy. Now, I say that lightly because, oh my God, where is it? You know what? That's just crazy. I'm just going to type it in. Let's do the scent notes. Wild strawberry, chopped with rich toasted vanilla, adds a lovely sparkle to smooth pink leather. I mean, really, the scent notes don't give you much, because if I were to read the scent notes, wild strawberry topped with rich toasted vanilla, I'd say that this should smell like strawberry vanilla. And it doesn't. I don't smell strawberry in the bar. I mean, everybody's nose is going to pick up different things. Mine picks up no strawberry here. Mine picks up like amber and maybe a little amber or sandalwoody, or I love this bar, and like I said, it is very, very similar to Cozy Cardigan, and this is a little sweeter than Cozy Cardigan. So to me, this is a cross between Cozy Cardigan with maybe a little bit of cashmere and corduroy. That's what I'm feeling on that. Okay. Now, the next one I warmed was, I love this bar. Oh my God, I love this bar. The Haunted Mansion. This is so good. What is it about this? This is one of those, again, I'm the type of person, I like fragrance that I find intoxicating. Those ones I just want to keep breathing it in, and I just can't. This smells just so beautiful. Cinnamon, nutmeg. More on the nutmeg, I think, than the cinnamon. I believe there's nutmeg in here. And for whatever reason, I smell bread, like a baguette bread. This is hitch a ride through creaky corridors filled with eerie allspice, haunting pumpkin, and ghostly cinnamon, all summoning the spirit of sparkling ginger. And I think allspice has nutmeg in it. Haunting pumpkin, I don't know. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. Absolutely love the smell of this bar. Do pick up the ginger. Yeah, I could pick up the ginger in here. Oh, you guys. Love the Haunted Mansion. I'm going to grab some more bars. I'm placing an order tomorrow because I don't know about you, but I'm going after that carriage. I've been wanting that carriage. That was out just before I even knew about Scentsy, like what Scentsy was about. I want that carriage so bad. I'm going to be online and ready and sitting in queue waiting for it. I'm getting that. So I'm going to grab some wax too while I'm there. Okay. That is all I have for Scentsy. So I'm going to move on to Vendor now. So if you don't want to know about Vendor, I get it. You know, some Scentsy consultants go rogue. And, you know, I did. So yeah. Anyway. We're a new Vendor now. All right, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with these ones here that I've been doing at work. And then I'll get into the ones that were very generously sent to me by Stephanie from Steph Loves Life. And then I'll go into what I warmed that I had purchased. Okay. So now I had bought way back when I first, this was like one of my very first Vendor wax purchases. I didn't know really where to start. I didn't understand Vendor too much. I got to get a drink because my mouth is so dry because look, I've been talking for an hour. Again, this video is going to take 2 days to upload. I don't know. The last one, the very last one I just did, literally all night long it ran. I got up in the morning. I thought, oh, it's done. No, it wasn't done. It still had another 2 hours. I'm like, what? Okay, let's do this. When I first got into the Vendor wax, I didn't know really where to start. And I was watching one of Melissa Johnson Hates videos, and she had bought a mystery sampler box from L3. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool, right? Get a little start. So I had done that, and at the time I had placed that, which that was ready to ship, I also picked up, she was doing a pre-order or something at the time, and I picked up a few things. Again, not knowing what I was really getting or wanting or what I even preferred at that time. So the sample box came with like 50 samples. That's a lot of samples. Where am I going to melt all these samples? I brought the box to work and I keep it in my desk drawer. And on the days I'm in the office, I'm usually there. I was there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and I was home, work from home on Monday, Fridays, and I since picked up another day at home, so I'm only in the office now on Tuesday and Thursday. But I thought, well, this is a perfect place to try it out because the area's on the smaller side. I keep my office door pretty much almost closed for the most part because, you know, antisocial. I don't want people bothering me. I'm trying to work. Anyway. So that's what I've been doing. Now, some of them I do have, I wrote little notes and I stuck it inside the bag. Then some of them I didn't write any notes. But, okay, enough talking. So that's what I do. When I'm in office, I pull a wax thing out of the box and I throw it in a warmer. So the first one here is Pink Chiffon Toasted Mallow Sugar Cookie Royale. Now, I've been doing these for quite a while, so I've kind of forgotten what they smell like, to be honest with you. And yeah, you know what I need to do? When I take the wax out of the warmer, because what I do is I just get it warm enough to where I could like pull it out. I think I'm gonna start putting it back in the bag so I can get a better smell. Because I don't really, I'm not too much smell. What did I say? I says I love Sugar Cookie Royale. I did find that. I love the smell of Sugar Cookie Royale. I don't know if it's, I really think I've only smelled it in L3, and I love it. This was, what do I got here, my little sticky thing? This, I'm sorry, this video is going to be like on and on and on. See, if I knew how to edit, I'd put one of those things in there, you know, 100 years later. Okay, this was sweet with a beautiful perfume finish, tiny bit musky. I like this one. This was really nice. So, yeah, that's all I can tell you about it. Beautiful. Pink Chiffon Toasted Mallow Sugar Cookie Royale. So, the pink chiffon and the Sugar Cookie Royale, a little sweet and perfumey, and the toasted mallow. Yeah, this was really good. I like this one. Okay, this one here is Pink Sugar Toasted Mallow Sugar Cookie. And what do we got with this one? You guys, I'm really getting nervous about uploading this video. Again, I can't really smell it in the bag anymore. I should have did my vendor wax separate. Okay, let's see. Just sweet, no depth or complexity, just marshmallow. So apparently I didn't care for this one, because that's what I got. It was just like sweet. There was nothing. It's like no depth, no complexity to it, and just marshmallow. I tend to like scents that have a little bit of depth and complexity to them. Next one we got is Jubilee. I'm going to try to go through these quickly. I mean, you know, it's really just supposed to be what I've been warming. A lot of the what I've been warming videos, people are not giving like full reviews on them anyway. But I tend to do that because, I don't know, talker. And if you're wondering why it's taking me so, because these are sticky notes. And yeah. Jubilee, one note, vanilla cookie. Liked it, yummy, but nothing special. Jubilee. I don't smell anything. It must have smelled like, that's what I said, it smelled like a vanilla cookie. Okay, these ones I didn't put notes in. Maraschino Cherry Cheesecake, Graham Cracker Sugar Cakes. I should have saved the wax, is what I should have done. Honest to God, I don't remember. I don't remember if I was like, oh, this smells so, I don't remember. This one I do remember, Watermelon Spearmint Bubblegum. This was very nice. It just smelled like a bubblegum. And it was good. Toasted Pistachio Cookies. I don't remember, you guys. I think I felt that was like a nice, strong, toasty pistachio. I would have remembered. Now this one here I do remember. Blackberry Love Spell Island Fresh Gain. This was very strong, and it smelled very much like laundry. Too much laundry. Yeah, I do remember it, and I'm looking for laundry scents that are not so overpowering and strong. I want my laundry to be a lighter sense of laundry smells, if that makes sense. This one here is Glazed Donuts. I'm not getting any scent on this. Don't Cross Streams. This one I do remember. This one had like a nice, mellow, a very mellow, sweet scent, kind of like a creaminess. I'm not sure what Don't Cross Streams is. I want to say it could be like a marshmallow. I think I've seen it described as adipose, which is actually fat. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm not quite sure about that. But I do like the Don't Cross Streams. It was different. It was kind of like creamy and milky. Strawberry pound cake, vanilla cookie, vanilla butter fudge, and vanilla bean Noel. This just smelled like a really nice cake. It was just a nice cakey smell. Yeah, it was good. Glazed donuts. Like I said, I don't remember. I'm gonna start saving the wax when I take it out of the warmer, so that I can get a better smell on it and trigger my memory of what I was thinking as it was warming. Okay. So a while back, I don't know if you saw me do my friend mail from Stephanie from Steph Loves Life. Well, I couldn't wait. I had to like get into some of these. So this one here was from Salt Mountain Melts, and it's called The Great Gatsby. Now, this was amazing, and I mean amazing. It had excellent throw. Excellent throw. It lasted about 2.5 days. From what I remember, I gotta get my glasses because I can't read the. It was about 2.5 days. And this is white tea, cedar, and Tahitian vanilla. And I knew this would be okay to warm because this was poured on 1/9/23. It smelled so good. I can tell you what I do know. I absolutely love white tea scents. Love them. This is so good. It's very floral. I don't know if I get the vanilla in here. I just get the white tea, maybe a little of the cedar. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it was so good. Now, that's how much I used. And I did this one in my bathroom, and it was so good. In fact, I think probably next time I use it, I'm going to put it in my bedroom, because it just, oh, love the white tea scents. Okay, this one here is Rose Girls Raspberry Orange Jelly Donut. This one was really good. Now see, their fruit, or this fruit from Rose Girls, doesn't smell like the fruit that Scentsy does. And I don't want to put Scentsy down because for the most part, I like the Scentsy products. But this really smells like, if I were to, okay, let's say my eyes were closed and I was smelling it, I would say there's a piece of orange in here and a raspberry in here. The real thing. It just smelled good. And you could smell the donut. I did this in my kitchen, obviously, because that's where I would warm something like this. And you smelled raspberry orange, and you could smell the donut. It was like donuts. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Very, very much. Oh, yeah, this one was so good. Christmas cookies at Waltz. You guys, and this is Sassy Girl. This was so, oh, yeah, I was in my kitchen just going, it was like, okay, this is what this reminds me of. My sister at Christmas time, she's the baker in the family, not me. I hate baking. I like to cook more, and I don't do that anymore either because I got nobody to cook for but me or my boyfriend, but, you know, I don't have the family anymore, right? But I'm more of a cook. My sister's the baker. And she makes, you know, so obviously, you know, I'm Italian and all the Italian cookies. She makes these lemon ricotta cookies that are just, everybody loves them. I mean, everybody. And she always has to make more because everybody wants them when she makes them. So they all want to take the lemon ricotta cookies. And that's what this smells like to me. And this is sugar, butter, vanilla, pineapple, orange, strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. I smell the lemon in here. And this, yeah, this just smells so good. It smelled like my sister's lemon ricotta cookies. I live for her cookies at Christmas. They're so good, you guys. I mean, she has actually had people like ask if, you know, she would make a couple trays for them, and she's an excellent baker. She cooks good too. I think I'm a better cook than she is, but you know, I've since passed on my cooking for the holidays to my daughter. However, every year I get stuck going over to her house to make the sauce. And I'm like, well, if I'm making the sauce, I could make the sauce at home. You know, you got to learn how to do this. I'm not going to be around forever. Anyway, this next one here, I was really excited to warm this one, which is why I couldn't wait. And this is tobacco, warm vanilla sugar, and black amber. Now, there was a good amount in this bag. And there was so much in this bag, I thought I could do this in my living room because I could put it in all the warmers. Every one of them. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 warmers in there. And it's good. However, I got no throw on it. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Because it smells amazing. You get that warm amber, and the tobacco was like, you know, we're not talking cigarettes when we say tobacco. It was a sweet tobacco, like, you know, something like, you know, you put in a pipe, or sweet cigar tobacco. And it just smells so good, and that warm amber, and then you got the vanilla sugar in there. Oh, but it didn't throw, and I was so upset. So upset. So, yeah, that was a disappointment. I'm going to save this one for last because this was just amazing. Okay. I did this one in my bathroom from Sassy Girl Aroma. Lace on Your Bum. So good. So good. And now it smells light in the bag. And I guess for the most part it is a little on the light side. But in my bathroom it worked perfectly. And this is vanilla lace, salted caramel, pistachio, jasmine, and vanilla. It was good. It was really good. It was just a nice, sweet, this would be good in my bedroom. I'll probably do it in there next, not my bathroom. That caramel and the pistachio is just, it just warms it up. And oh God, it was good. I loved it. And that jasmine gives it that little bit of that perfuminess to it, but not overly done. Okay, let me just tell you. Now, when I opened Stephanie's box, I actually had to Google because I never heard of muscadine before. And come to find out, it's a grape and they make wine with it. So I was like, oh, okay. So this one here is muscadine bubblegum. And it's bubblegum with sweet muscadine. I did this one here in this office. First of all, normally I keep this door closed because I don't want the cats running around in here when I'm not around. So I came in, changed my wax. I used 2 cubes in my little garden warmer and 2 cubes in Alice in Wonderland back there. Okay. I'm trying to, I wanted to make sure, so I wanted to make sure I used a element warmer versus the bulb. So those were the two I chose. Close the door. Now I'm not even finished emptying the wax out in the other rooms. And I kept coming over here, the door's closed. I'm like, I could smell this coming out of the room with the door closed. And let me tell you, I love the smell. I do, I love this. How could I describe this? I mean, because basically it's bubblegum and this muscadine. But you didn't walk in the room and say, oh my God, it smells like bubblegum in here. It wasn't like that. It was a really enjoyable scent. I mean, really good. I almost warmed it again. I thought, no, you gotta, you know, mix things up. You can't be warming the same stuff all the time. But I wanted to warm it again. I don't know. Stephanie, you might have wanted to sample this. This was good. It was good. And when it started to warm, you did smell grape. Where you didn't smell the grape. I don't smell grape here. I smell bubble gum. It was good. It was really, really, really good. That's all I'm going to say about that. It was good. And the bubble gum was more like a bazooka bubble gum, not like bubble yum. It wasn't that fruity, you know, it was like a bazooka bubble gum. I don't know if you guys are, I mean, it's a pretty big brand, but they, you know, come little rectangles and you unpeel the little comic strip inside. I don't even know if they still sell those anymore. That's what it smelled like. Okay, that's that. Now, what did I warm from the vendors I have been purchasing from? Lavender and Speckles. I got this one back in June, and it's Calm Beach Nights. In June, I had bought her, that's right, because I had bought the L3, and then I went to Lavender and Speckles because I was watching Michelle from Memories and Melts, and she was talking about how she had placed an order with Lavender and Speckles because she was offering these sample kits, and the one that they had left was Beach Nights. And I said, okay, let me try her Beach Night sampler. And so it was a pre-order, so I had to wait for it, and I got this in June. This is a blend of Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and ice vanilla woods in Beach Nights. You guys, I can't even tell. In fact, on her last pre-order, I purchased the large bag. This is hands down the best lavender I have ever smelled. I don't know if it's because it's mixed with the Beach Nights in the ice vanilla woods. It's just the most beautiful scent. And I use this in my bedroom, and I can't, it's heavenly. Heavenly. It's so smooth and soft. There's not a harsh note in it. There's nothing harsh about this. It's smooth, and it's creamy, and it's beautiful. I mean beautiful. And it's the perfect bedroom scent. It's perfection. In fact, I warmed it twice. This one I did do twice because I think her samples, you get 4 bunts, 4 little, or shapes. Yeah, I did this twice. Not gonna lie. You guys, it's just so good. It's so good. Okay. Now, next vendor, Second and Spruce. I don't know if you've tried Erica's stuff yet. I did her ready to ship. Did she have one at the end of June? I don't remember. It might have been the end of June, early July, first week in July. I don't remember. But a lot of the people, Catherine King, April, Lee, the wax queen. And let me tell you something, she is the wax queen. Anyway, they were raving about What the Melon Rita. You guys, this is just, and I double bag all my stuff, so. But it doesn't even matter. I can still smell it. I don't even have to open the other bag inside. No, I am not a fruit person. However, this is like you had a frozen watermelon margarita with the salt on the rim sitting right in front of your face. That's what this smells like. And it's just so refreshing. This is perfect, and I mean perfect, on a very hot day, which we've not had any here, thankfully, this summer. This summer's been really, really shitty. Sorry, but it has. Really bad. I don't know if it has to do with the Canadian wildfires, because there's been a lot of days that were smoky. You know, you smell the smoke. It's been hazy for the most part in the summer. And our temperatures have been very mild, which, like I said, is fine by me. Today it's like 77. It's perfect. Anyway, but if you're one of those days where it's in the 90s, oh my God, it is so good. If you ever see What the Melon Rita in her order, when she actually is doing a pre-sale this month. The list is almost ready. She's got some really good scents on it. A pre-order. She does it. This is her first one. She's never done pre-order before. Usually she does ready to ship. Okay. Follow her on Facebook. It's Second and Spruce on Facebook, and get in the group, and you'll hear about what everybody else is talking about. This one here, Dark Nights. Now this was poured on 6/2. I did pick up 2 more loaves in her last ready to ship because I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God, I'm at an hour and 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. This is Palo Santo, Mallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean Mallow, and Blackberry. When you warm this, it is, I get from this Stargazing from Scentsy, the vibes from that bar, which I absolutely adore. I didn't say it smells like Stargazing. Don't come for me. I said I get the same vibes from it. It's just sweet and juicy and creamy and a little dark and sultry. It's so good. In fact, no, I've already picked my wax out for tonight. I gotta do my wax after this, and there's another one I want to do 2 of hers. But right here, look how beautiful it is, right? See that? It's like layered. See how it's layered? Her attention to detail with her wax is, it's incredible. She kind of reminds me of my sister in the way that, with the details. Like my sister, I told you she's the baker in the family. My sister is such a fanatic. She has thrown cookies out because she'll say, no, they look like shit. She says, I couldn't give those to people. I says, you could have given them to me. I don't care what they look like. Says, well, come on, throw them away. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is her attention to detail, she's got to be like a type A personality because they're beautiful. Everything she makes is beautiful. It's like visually stunning. So much so you're like, do I really want to cut that? Maybe I just want to look at it because it's so pretty. She does beautiful, beautiful wax. Here, let me show you the, I gotta give my plugs to Erica because I'm just, yeah, so blown away by her. Look at this. This is the What the Melon Rita. So you see the little shimmer on it? That's like the salt. And she got a little watermelon piece there. Look at the inside. That's what I'm saying. Okay? That takes time. Therefore, Oh, so good. I mean, time, right? And, you know, she works full time. Yeah, beautiful. She does beautiful work. And she does beautiful, amazing scents. They're strong. I haven't had an issue yet with anything I've warmed from her. And I don't use tea lights. And I've had no issues. Okay. I'm really totally... Look at that. First, what I've been warming, I said I haven't done much. It's taken me almost an hour and a half to talk about it. And I don't know, maybe this video will go up sometime this week. See how long it takes to upload. Okay. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I enjoy sitting here talking about the wax and the smells. And it's just a good time. I've got nobody else to talk about it with because they all think I'm nuts. And, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I so appreciate each and every one of you. I'm over the moon about my little wax community here that I found. It makes me so happy. Yeah. So, I want you all to have a great night. It's Sunday night and, well, evening. And, yeah, I think that's about it. Again, I always told you before, I have a hard time closing these out because I just want to keep talking. Okay, thanks again, and we will talk soon. I got a lot of stuff coming in the mail this week, so you'll be seeing me. Bye. Have a good one.